like this video, and subscribe or Shrek will visit you tonight. What is this? Wrong answers only. Grandpa. If a woman is cuddling with a guy or sitting in his lap, can she feel whether he has an erection? OP is definitely more Santa. If I had a nut I'd stack donuts on it. Yeah, I probably get 2 or 3 donuts, haha. Sam Houston National Park 30.5359993. -95.645309. Buried 7.3 feet under the ground next to a great oak tree is Joseph Kalik, a 34-year-old man I killed in 2006. The Great Debate. A. B. I don't use toilet paper. Licks aggressively. It's a perfect watermelon. Eat it. What the duck? Asked a chick, if I washed my nut would you? Asked a chick, if I washed my nut would you snack it? What the duck? No. Me. You dirty cook snacker. She laughed so much she eventually snacked me off as a gesture of appreciation of the joke. My sister is weird. /hol up. She's only a half sister. Lost her legs in Vietnam. Shutty escalators there. Escalated too quickly. Give me your worst pickup line. Are you a hot car in July? Cause I want to put a baby in you. My neighbor won't let his kids walk to school because there's been cougar sightings in the area. Doesn't believe Cupid is a big enough deal to get vaccinated for, so he won't. But one cougar related death every 20 years is a threat to take serious. Are they the seductive and exy kind of cougar or the human kind? How would you survive on just $5 a week? I would not. Amateur. You can go to a bank exchange that $5 with pennies and put that money in a sock and assault someone with it to go to jail. You can survive a week with only $5. If you got a big nut, how you tuck that into your pants? Like that guy holding the biggest nut record. 13 inches. I'm just like how? Bifolding. What fictional character would you most want to have sex with? Elastigirl. Imagine the positions, my god. You could even use her as a condo to duck someone else. Bulbasaur thinks you look great today. Does Bulbasaur mean right now? Because if so, stop watching me on the toilet, Bulbasaur. Tell me your scariest fact and I'll make it unscary. The Brazilian wandering spider gives you a 4-hour-long painful correction and can also kill you. At least you die hard. You see a nuclear bomb in the sky coming real fast. What you do? Run under it and present my gaping ace hole to nuclear daddy. This is why God has left us. Pick a choo-choo train. Choo-choo train, it's a choo-choo train. Pick a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Where's it going? Straight to hell. The last thing you searched on Google is what kills you. How do you die? Duck. Irritable bowel syndrome. Duolingo, I knew it. Complete the lesson and you won't be eliminated. Me in real life. Hate restaurants that make you say shut, like yeah, can I have the big wet daddy burger please, thanks. Would you like that small, medium or throbbing? Extra throbbing with the drippy tippy please. My boyfriend likes to put ice in my vag when we have sex. Yesterday he told me he put his semen in the ice tray and froze it. Will I get pregnant? Ice ice baby. LMAO. Launching missiles at orphans. LFMAO equals launching ducking missiles at orphans. Why are the missiles ducking? To MAOE more missiles to destroy more orphans. Raid my setup. Damn, where did you get the Razer gaming child? Was an ultra rare drop after defeating my wife. What was 614 days ago? The day your current girlfriend was born. What is an upgrade that the human body needs? Endlessly regenerating teeth. A button to activate sleep. I think that's called a gun. I'm crying and throwing up, he's so cute. Not seek cat. Where is your tail? Front. Wrong answers only. Who is this? Wrong answers only. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Malaysia Flight 103. LMAO. Watch everyone guess it right. Tell me your favorite pun category. I'll tell you your favorite porn star. Hotler furry porn. I'm scared of you. They're demons. Female priest was arrested for doing plural sex to males, telling them she's gonna take their demons out. Finally, a religion that doesn't snack. Or does it? That's cute. Feet dudes are losing their minds. No, we're not. Our minds aren't as detachable as her feet. What the actual F? My boyfriend likes to put ice in my vag when we have sex. Yesterday he told me he put his semen in the ice tray and froze it. Will I get pregnant? That's just cream pots with extra steps. Now it's ice cream pot. What's one thing you're staying alive for? To become someone I can respect. You have my respect. Just for putting that thought into words. Great. Now he has nothing to live for. How do you gatekeep luggage? Because real men carry their stuff and their foreskins without needing to use puny backpacks. Help. Died. The 10th pic in your gallery is what killed you. It's a picture of young Stalin. I die from the raging correction I get when I look at him. What the duck, a wholesome award. Oh my god, my roomie bought this knockoff Garfield plush off Amazon. And it came like this. I'm the lasagna John. If I get 1000 likes I duck my aunt. Give him 1000 dislikes and he will duck his uncle. The object to your left is going up your ace. How bad is the damage? Today is not the day to be a martial artist. 4-foot long bow staff. Mention your favorite artist and see if they reply to you, haha. Kurt Cobain. Gora reacts to Anchor Dance Gora version. People got mad at me for sensualizing a cat. How do they feel about fish? The dead outnumber the living 15 to 1, so if ghosts are real there's a chance they watched you masturbating. Jokes on them. I'm into that shit. I sometimes masturbate in the dark, looking at a corner and saying, this one's for you. What is the warning? Do not. Label that is ignored the most. Do not insert inside the ear canal. Okay, but why does my ear have a spot then? What fact do you wish you never knew? I learned female ducks have a long corkscrew shaped vag to defend against duck rape. The male ducks evolved a long corkscrew shaped pens designed to get past their defenses and impregnate them. There is an evolutionary arms race between the two. There are videos on the internet. Just saying, I'm glad humans aren't rippy enough that our genitals evolved to cope with constant rip. Being a duck must be rough. It certainly isn't all it is quacked up to be. Can you name a famous wrestler? Me. Zhang Zina. Grand Moff. Invisible Leader Zhang, who made millions of Chinese people invisible to in 1959. The cosplayer is Bambi Moon. Also, source of the clip for anyone interested. I trust your expertise. You/urge Takanani Mayad as you seem like an expert in this subject matter, but I can't seem to put my finger on why exactly. The more hair you lose, the more head you get. Johnny Sins. St. Jude kids gon' be having a field day. At American Air. So someone pulled out his wiener and started flopping around. Can you look into this? And what are your policies on this? This concerns us. Please send us a DM with more info. No, I'm planning on doing it, so I was seeing how forgiving you are on the matter. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. Mayonnaise. On an escalator. Cat girl to pee in my mouth please. My favorite pumpkin from the local patch. Pumpthilhoo. When you harvest it, it harvests your soul. Blurst, pick it up. Go ahead. Pick it up. Okay, is it a human cook or one of those red pocket things? How to last longer in bed. Instead of aiming at lasting longer yourself, aim at making her last less. That's why I keep a hammer in my nightstand. I finally made out with my boyfriend. It was incredible, 10 over 10. Update you, we broke up lol. How do you make out and break up with your boyfriend in the short span of 9 hours? Post nut clarity. Please tell me why. I don't know why people use lotion to masturbate, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. I use thermal paste, so my hand and peen exchange heat at an efficient rate. I can also do roleplay as the Silver Surfer. What would you do if you found a dead body of yourself? I would quickly wake up. Try to find the play again button. Self-cessed necrophilia time. Delete this immediately. I'm your worst nightmare. No, my worst nightmare is purple colored crayon. I mean, it would be weird as duck if crayon color changes from green to purple suddenly one day. Texas cops are suing Tesla after a car that was allegedly on autopilot plowed through 5 officers at a traffic stop. That's a feature, not a flaw. I want to learn to run like that, so I can put on a black bodysuit with glowing green eyes then run full sprint at children on Halloween. That is something I'm waiting to see. Would you be able to beat Magnus Carlsen with these advantages? He plays with 1 knight or 1 bishop / you choose. You play with 15 minutes. He has 1 minute. He plays blindfolded. All 3 combined. If he was blindfolded, I could easily beat him with a chair. Parents of fat kids. Why did you let your kids get so fat? Mobile emergency food supply for me in case of apocalypse. Can you relate? When your shampoo says repairs damage, but you're still broken on the inside. Ever tried drinking it? I've tried it and it indeed fixed damage. What will you miss for the rest of your life? My dad. Hope he finds those cigarettes someday. I've got some good news for you. Thousands of people have probably had sex in that hotel's bed you slept in. The TV controller is worse to think about. All those wonky hands turning over straight away. Oh, explains the taste of all my hotel room remotes. Dog smells epileptic seizure before the human experiences it. Oh god, this dog has learned how to cause seizures. Sometimes, I put sugar in my ace hole, so ants will crawl up in there and bite the itchy part. How do you delete a tweet? Hello fellow redditor who also happens to be female. Could you please tell me your opinion on lava lamps as bedroom decoration? I'm very interested on what you have to say on this matter. Never experienced having one. Although they seem very nice as a decoration and can add a nice touch to your room. I'm also very in favor of them, and I hope that you can one day experience the pleasure of falling asleep while watching the funny bubbles go up and down. Can I slex with both of you? Tesla moves headquarters from California to Texas. I hope they're fully committed because they can't abort now. Dear flat earthers, if the earth is flat, explain this mountain. Flat doesn't mean it can't have nipples. Seriously guys, stop it. Everyone. Fighting about LGBTQ+ versus straight people. Me. A human is a human. They all taste the same in the end. Wait. Eeyore is a donkey? I'm curious. What did you think Eeyore was? Sea cycle. Stranded in an island with 4 beautiful women. What's your first course of action for survival? Start milking them and make cheese, obviously. Is a line of coke similar to a really strong cup of coffee? I don't know. I never done coffee. What causes a person to be constantly honey? Being married to my wife. This guy's wife. Ian Manuel, right, was 13 when he shot Debbie Bakery in the jaw. He was sentenced to life without parole, but the two connected while he was in prison and she worked to secure his release. He was freed after 26 years, and the day he left prison, Debbie took him out for pizza. Then she shot him in the jaw. Payback's a butch. When you're telling your grandparents about your job and they have no clue what you're talking about but they're supportive. This is almost too wholesome for this sub. Yes, gran. I grow these mushrooms in the backyard and get paid by youngsters almost every night. 4 big guys and they bust on my eye. They eat my ace just like apple pie. If they keep ducking me like this, I might just die. They pipe my booty till I cry. He licked my nut and the cramp started dripping. I took a bite out of his ace, it tastes like lemon pepper chicken. Nuns ripped girls with crucifixes as female. paid if was covered up by the church. That gave "let Jesus be inside of you" a whole different meaning. How does one have sex with a dead body? How does it work, mechanically speaking? Without natural genitals responses and potential rigor mortis, I'd imagine that it would be kind of difficult. Does the vag/pen still have potential to expand in some way? Does a vag get dried up after death? Would a butthole be shut tight because of rigor mortis? Be right back. Nah, it's pretty similar. Kangaroos. The females have 3 vages. Well, that just makes me like them even more. r/curse comments. Circle my name with purple outline, please. Well-dressed little kids. If you Photoshop adult head slightly larger, you end up with a group of well-dressed little kids. Nah, I prefer headless ones. What was something crazy you did when you were honey? I'm banned from half the International House of Pancakes in my state for what I did. I think Rashed is not being honest. Rashed, 23. The darkest version of big I have ever seen. What is the story behind your username? Poo my pants. Thanks for reminding me to change my nephew's diaper. My Haribo pocket only had 2 gummies. You have to wait for them to breed. Johnny Kim, aged 37, changed his career 3 times and has achieved becoming a Navy SEAL, trained Harvard doctor and NASA astronaut. Johnny Sins did the same, but no one speaks of him. If your dealers was black, I hope you relapse. #support black business. 4 weeks no heroin, no crack. New record. What is the worst response to "I'm pregnant"? I've always wanted to see an option firsthand. Tell me your favorite porn category, and I will guess where you are from. Brazilian fart porn. South Park. What's the worst thing you have ever masturbated to? A screwdriver at my work. This takes the cake. Squid Game creator Hwang Dong-hyuk wrote the show in 2009, but was rejected by studios for 10 years. He once had to stop writing the script plus sell his $675 laptop due to money struggles. Today, it's #1 in 90 countries plus set to become the most watched show in Netflix history. Maybe he pitched it as a game show at first. You enter the bathroom in the club and see this. What you do? Get the spoon. Unzips and pulls out my banana. Time for a sundae. Friend sent me this. They found a World War II bomb while digging a ditch, and his colleague handled this thing like this. Does a person that gets killed by this count as World War II victim? Imagine you are an Eze who has been in hell for 80 years. And suddenly your kill count increases by 1, bumping you into the Hell Premium package with 10% more fire. His armpits smell so good that his belly wants to sniff them. I just really enjoy paying taxes. I don't need a partner. The government ducks me in the ace every day. Uncle Sam sneaks in your room again. And that's why I sleep pantsless. Easy access. Don't wanna be charged with obstruction of justice. You're lost in the middle of the swamps and see this. What you do? I spread my ace cheeks for Shrek. He penetrates my butthole. It hurts so much, but I do it for Shrek. I can feel my butt tearing and eyes watering. I want to please Shrek. He roars a mighty roar as he fills my butt with his love. My dad walks in. Shrek looks him straight in the eye and says, "It's all over now." Shrek leaves through my window. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. A Colt 38 revolver from 1938 that automatically takes a photo each time the gun's trigger pulled. Cops need to have those. Goth girls. When the goth girl in class leans forward and you see sin and damnation in her cleavage. BTGG were my sensual awakening in school. To this day I make sure to seat them at the front of the class. People who smoke weed. Why? People who wipe their race. Why? So I can taste what I ate a second time. Valorant and League players explaining why it's worth playing the games despite knowing that the player base is more toxic than Chernobyl. League of Legends isn't toxic at all. Last time I played I got many great tips on how to uninstall the game and commit suicide. They don't look like were great tips if you're still here. What does LMAO mean, anyone please? Launching missiles at orphans. What? Bookcase converts to coffin when needed. This is some real IKEA shut. Great present for grandma. Red pill equals you restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now. Blue pill equals you jump to 45 years old with $50 million in the bank. Don't think I could swallow that. It's a suppository. You get the thing you comment, but the first reply gets to ruin it. What would it be? Bringing home a poor little foster puppy who falls asleep sighing contentedly on the backseat, and the puppy never wakes up. Ah yes, a Chinese bakery. If horror movies were more accurate, we'd probably see a lot more pass and shut than blood. I don't know who you've killed, but I usually get blood. Let's make this clear, my friends. What's your type? Don't give a shit as long as they have a pulse. Even that's optional. The most base human desire is just to do stuff with strings. Weaving, cooking spaghetti, quantum physics, embroidery, lacing your shoes, to go on a run. A lot of instruments, knitting, rope bondage. If Hitler was a furry, well, we'd all still hate him. But damn, he'd look hot. Dieting was not working so well for my weight loss, so I decided to break up instead. I have heard that getting punched in your stomach works really well for weight loss. Only if you're pregnant. Fun fact. Printer ink is more expensive than human blood. Thanks. I was about to buy some red ink, but now I have a better alternative. Oh no.